No todo, Max. Bueno, he sido un poco creativa, he inventado muchas cosas. Verás, yo le vi con Fossi y...
The casting process for the 1984 TV series, The Master, was a careful selection of talents to bring the characters to life. Lee Van Cleef, an accomplished actor known for his work in Western films, was a natural fit for the lead role of the Master, drawing from his strong and intense on-screen presence. For the role of Johnny Creighton, the producers sought a young actor with charm and athletic ability. After a series of auditions, they chose Timothy Van Patten, who demonstrated great chemistry with Van Cleef and had experience in both acting and stunt work. The character of Max Keller required a youthful and energetic performer. Aaron Kaplan, with his engaging personality and solid acting skills, was chosen for the part. His character's relationship with the Master would become a central aspect of the series. Casting for the role of Laurie Keller, Max's older sister, focused on finding an actress who could portray a strong and independent young woman. Molly Cheek, with her impressive resume and screen test performance, secured the part. Throughout the casting process, the show's creators looked for actors who could not only deliver strong performances, but also exhibit the right chemistry with their co-stars. Auditions, screen tests, and chemistry readings helped define the final casting decisions, resulting in a well-rounded and engaging cast for the Master.
¿Por usted me oye?
No correré ese riesgo.
¡Qué hombre! Bien.
The Master, a 1984 TV series, was directed by Michael O'Herlihy. He brought the story to life with a unique directorial vision that was heavily influenced by his background in theater and film. O'Herlihy's approach was characterized by a strong focus on character development and an emphasis on visual storytelling. He worked closely with the cast and crew to ensure that every scene served a purpose in driving the story forward. O'Herlihy's collaborative style helped to create a positive and productive working environment on set. He was known for his ability to communicate his vision clearly and effectively, which allowed the cast and crew to bring their best work to the project. O'Herlihy's directing style was heavily influenced by his love of literature and his background in theater. He often drew inspiration from classic novels and plays, and he brought a theatrical sensibility to his work on The Master. He was known for his ability to create visually striking scenes that were rich in atmosphere and mood. One of O'Herlihy's key creative influences was the work of Irish playwright John Millington Synge. He was particularly drawn to Synge's use of language and his ability to create vivid and memorable characters. O'Herlihy's approach to directing was heavily influenced by Synge's emphasis on character development and his ability to create a strong sense of place. In addition to his love of literature and theater, O'Herlihy was also influenced by the work of filmmakers such as John Ford and Orson Welles. He admired their ability to create visually stunning films that were also deeply emotional and intellectually engaging. O'Herlihy sought to bring a similar level of artistry and depth to his work on The Master. Overall, O'Herlihy's directorial vision for The Master was characterized by a strong focus on character development, visual storytelling, and a theatrical sensibility. He brought a unique and distinctive style to the project, drawing on a range of creative influences and collaborating closely with the cast and crew to bring the story to life. The Master is a 1984 TV series about a British secret agent, John Drake, who travels the world on dangerous missions. A particular scene that has had a lasting impact on me is when Drake is undercover in a circus and has to perform a dangerous high-wire act to escape. The Master is an everlasting symbol of the industry due to its high production quality, intriguing storylines, and the versatile acting of its lead actor, John Hurt. The show's enduring qualities include its ability to tackle complex issues while maintaining a fast-paced and entertaining format. Do you have a cherished memory or personal experience related to The Master? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. As we delve deeper into the series, you'll discover many funny, shocking, and sad facts that make this show a true classic. Keep watching this video to learn more.
Lo está haciendo lo que puede para echarnos de aquí.
¿Por qué?
No quieren que sus chicos se mezclen con los míos.
The Master, a 1984 TV series, was filmed using innovative techniques and technologies of the time. The set design was meticulously crafted to create a believable and immersive environment. The show's main character, John Peter McAllister, was a martial arts expert, so the sets included dojos and training areas. These sets were built with attention to detail, featuring authentic training equipment and decor. The series was primarily filmed in California, with various locations used to depict different settings. For instance, the dojo scenes were shot in a studio, while outdoor scenes were filmed in parks, streets, and other outdoor locations. The production team had to face logistical challenges, such as obtaining permits, managing crowds, and coordinating with local authorities. One innovative technique employed during the production of The Master was the use of video assist technology. This technology allowed the director and other crew members to review footage immediately after it was shot. This was particularly useful during action sequences, as it enabled the team to ensure that the stunts were executed correctly and safely. The Master also made use of cutting-edge special effects for the time. For instance, during the fight scene, the camera work and editing were designed to enhance the action and create a more dynamic viewing experience. The show's producers also used sound effects and music to heighten the tension and excitement. In conclusion, the production of The Master involved careful planning, innovative techniques, and the use of cutting-edge technology. The set design, filming locations, and logistical challenges were all managed professionally, resulting in a high-quality TV series.
Pero seré yo la que te diga cuándo es el momento.
The television series The Master, also known as Master Ninja I, had a promising start with the first few episodes featuring some decent stunts, energetic sword fights, and attempts at wry humor. The lead actor, Lee Van Cleef, may have been too old and frail to convincingly portray a ninja master, but he did manage to deliver good lines with an old-school machismo. However, the show quickly lost its appeal due to a lack of ideas from the producers, resulting in a formulaic buddy version of Then Came Bronson. The acting from Timothy Van Patten, who was supposed to be a teen idol, left much to be desired with his mush-mouthed delivery and frozen-faced acting. The chemistry between the two lead actors was also lacking, making it difficult for anyone outside of male adolescence with an obsession for martial arts to find anything of interest. The show's attempt to water down the ninja content to appeal to a broader American audience only alienated its core audience, who were initially drawn to the series for its ninja action. The lack of chemistry between Van Patten and his female co-stars was also noticeable, with the writers putting him in contrived situations and giving him dopey dialogue. Despite spending a lot of time practicing martial arts, I lost interest in the series by episode 4 and never looked back. The show failed to live up to its potential and sank without a trace. While The Master had some promising moments, it ultimately fell short and failed to resonate with audiences.
Como 50 libras.
60.
No está mal.
Tampoco usted.
The creation of the musical score and soundtrack for the 1984 TV series The Master was a collaborative effort between composers and musicians, resulting in a powerful complement to the narrative and emotional tone of the show. Composer Richard Hartley aimed to musically convey the inner world of the characters while also reflecting the series' diverse settings. Hartley drew inspiration from various musical styles, including classical, electronic, and world music, to create a unique and immersive soundscape. The score features a mix of orchestral and synthesized elements, which blends seamlessly to enhance the on-screen action and atmosphere. The soundtrack also includes several period-appropriate songs, carefully selected to reinforce the series' time period and setting. These songs not only provide a sense of nostalgia, but also contribute to the overall narrative by highlighting the characters' experiences and emotions. Composer Dominic Muldaur, who worked on the series' first season, incorporated a wide range of instruments and musical techniques to create a rich and varied score. Muldaur's compositions often emphasize the emotional complexity of the characters and their relationships, further deepening the viewer's connection to the story. In an interview, Muldaur discussed his approach to scoring The Master, stating, "I wanted the music to feel like an integral part of the story, something that could enhance the emotional impact without overpowering the visuals." The musicians involved in the creation of the score and soundtrack for The Master brought their diverse talents and expertise to the project, resulting in a captivating and memorable soundtrack that has stood the test of time. The music's ability to resonate with audiences and complement the narrative is a testament to the skill and dedication of the composers and musicians involved.
Nos vemos luego.
In the TV series The Master, which aired in 1984, Timothy Van Patten drives a van that is reminiscent of the one seen in The A-Team, but with a distinct striping color. Both shows were broadcast on NBC during that year. Claude Akins, who appeared in The Master, had previously worked with Andy Griffith in Onionhead and Matlock the Thoroughbred. In one episode of The Master, titled The Good, The Bad, and The Priceless, Lee Van Cleef showcased his acting skills.
Es tarde y tengo que irme.
Por favor, no.
One of the most iconic scenes in the 1984 TV series, The Master, is the final showdown between John Peter McAllister and Max Keller in the episode The Lascar Kid. The direction in this scene is masterful, with the use of close-ups and quick cuts to build tension and keep the audience on the edge of their seats. The fight choreography is also impressive, with both actors performing their own stunts and showcasing their physical prowess. Van Cleef's performance in this scene is particularly noteworthy. His portrayal of McAllister is stoic and intense, and he exudes a sense of quiet authority. In contrast, Van Patten's performance as Keller is more volatile and unpredictable, adding to the tension of the scene. The cinematography is also striking, with the use of low-key lighting and shadows to create a sense of danger and mystery. The set design, featuring a dimly lit warehouse filled with crates and barrels, adds to the overall atmosphere of the scene. This scene had a significant impact on the audience, as it encapsulates the central themes of the series, the struggle between good and evil, and the importance of loyalty and honor. According to Van Cleef, The Master was a show about morality, and this scene really drives that home. The scene also showcases the chemistry between Van Cleef and Van Patten, who had developed a strong rapport during the filming of the series. Lee was a true professional and a joy to work with, Van Patten recalls. We had a lot of fun together on set, and I think that really comes across in this scene. Overall, the final showdown in The Lascar Kid is a powerful and memorable scene that highlights the direction, performance, and cinematography of The Master. It is a fitting conclusion to the series, and a testament to the enduring appeal of classic television.
Just another perfect day in paradise.
Claude Akins, known for his appearances in Porgy and Bess and The Defiant Ones with Sidney Poitier, starred in the 1984 TV series The Master. J.D. Cannon, who wore a toupee in most of his later roles, made an exception for an episode of Remington Steele, where he played a TV news anchor who only wore his toupee while broadcasting. Diana Muldaur, another The Master cast member, had a notable scene in Elle, a law where her character was discovered in bed with her enemy, a moment ranked as the 38th greatest in television history. The 1984 TV series The Master had a significant cultural and social impact, particularly in the United States. The show, which starred Lee Van Cleef as a skilled samurai teaching his American apprentice the ways of the sword, resonated with audiences due to its unique blend of Western and Eastern cultures. The Master was one of the first American TV shows to depict Asian martial arts and culture in a positive and respectful light, which helped to increase interest and appreciation for these traditions in the United States. The show also explored themes of mentorship, loyalty, and personal growth, which resonated with viewers and contributed to its popularity. In addition to its impact on audiences, The Master also influenced pop culture. The show's distinctive blend of Western and Eastern elements, as well as its focus on martial arts, helped to popularize these themes in other forms of media, such as movies and video games. The show's portrayal of samurai culture and swordplay also inspired a generation of martial artists and enthusiasts. Furthermore, The Master contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. The show explored the challenges of cross-cultural communication and understanding, as well as the complexities of mastering a new skill or way of life. It also challenged stereotypes and promoted a more nuanced and respectful understanding of Asian cultures. Overall, The Master had a lasting impact on American culture and society, inspiring interest in Asian martial arts and culture, contributing to discussions on cross-cultural communication and understanding, and influencing pop culture.
A ver, el dinero.
Mark Goddard, known for his role in The Master, holds a master's degree in education. In the series, it is revealed that a reporter named Allison Grant, played by Lisa Albacher, was actually a female ninja in training. This twist may have inspired Shô Kosugi's future portrayal of a good guy battling a possessed female ninja in Ninja 3: The Domination. Demi Moore was originally considered for the role of Carrie in The Beastmaster, a film released 2 years prior to The Master. Despite not being cast in that film, Moore went on to have a successful acting career.
¿Está usted en el mundo de la moda? No. Bien.
The Master, a 1984 TV series, received mixed reviews from critics. Some praised the show's unique concept and strong performances, while others criticized its uneven tone and pacing. The Los Angeles Times called it an intriguing, sometimes confusing blend of science fiction, mysticism, and adventure, while the New York Times found it to be a series that doesn't seem to know what it wants to be. Despite the mixed reviews, The Master was nominated for several awards. Lee Van Cleef, who played the lead role, received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor in a Television Series Drama. The show was also nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Sound Editing for a Series. The nominations and awards received by The Master are a testament to the hard work and dedication of everyone involved in the production. It is a recognition of the show's quality and a validation of the efforts of the cast and crew. These accolades can also help to boost the show's profile and attract new viewers, which can be especially important for a TV series. Overall, while The Master may not have been a critical darling, it still managed to make an impact and leave a lasting impression on those who saw it. The nominations and awards it received are a reflection of its strengths and a tribute to the talent and dedication of all those involved in its creation. George Lazenby, known for playing James Bond, signed a 4-film contract with Golden Harvest Productions in 1973. He was set to co-star with Bruce Lee in Lee's upcoming film, Game of Death. However, Lee's unexpected death led to Lazenby taking on Lee's role in Taijin Gang Da Po Zai Yangguan and returning to his original role in the next 2 films. In 1983, Demi Moore married Bruce Willis with Little Richard presiding over the ceremony. The wedding was arranged by TriStar, where Moore had a 3-picture deal. The Master, a TV series, released in winter 1984 as a mid-season replacement by NBC, with many of its episodes filmed in 1983. During the filming of The Master in 1984, the set was always filled with a mix of excitement and tension. The show's star, Lee Van Cleef, was known for his tough guy image, but he was also a prankster who loved to joke around between takes. In one memorable instance, he filled the boots of a crew member with ice water, causing quite a stir when the unsuspecting victim put them on. The show stunts were another source of entertainment and drama. One episode required a stuntman to jump from a moving train onto a horse-drawn carriage. The stuntman missed the landing and ended up in the hospital, but he was back on set a few days later, much to the relief of the cast and crew. Despite these lighthearted moments, the production of The Master was not without its challenges. The show's tight budget often led to long hours and creative problem solving. For example, the show's writers were tasked with coming up with ways to film scenes with minimal sets and extras. This led to some innovative and memorable episodes, such as one where the entire story took place in a single room. Overall, the making of The Master was a testament to the dedication and creativity of the cast and crew. Despite the challenges and setbacks, they remained committed to bringing the show to life and creating a memorable experience for viewers.
Serán otros 3 meses antes de que reciba una llamada de Simon Garrett.
Él conoce a Terry McAllister.
La vio solo una vez.
Clu Gulager, initially considered for the lead role in Falcon Crest, was ultimately replaced by Robert Foxworth. Gulager had appeared in the show's unaired pilot, but was not retained for the main cast. George Lazenby, known for playing James Bond in one film, also held the unique position of being the European Marlboro Man. His career spanned various roles, including high-profile ones in advertising. David McCallum, who starred in The Great Escape, formed close friendships with Donald Pleasence and James Garner during filming. Their camaraderie was a testament to the bonds formed on set.
Pobre pequeña niña rica. Ahora ya no estás tan bella ni tan desafiante.
The Master, a 1984 TV series, holds an important place in film history. It's known for its unique storytelling, which combines science fiction and martial arts elements. The show's protagonist, John Peter McAllister, portrayed by Lee Van Cleef, is a significant departure from traditional hero archetypes, making it a pioneer in character development. The Master's influence can be seen in various subsequent works. Its innovative blend of genres has inspired many filmmakers to experiment with similar combinations. The series also contributed to the popularization of martial arts on television, paving the way for shows like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Mortal Kombat Conquest. Moreover, the Master's impact extends to the realm of cinema. The series' fight choreography and special effects were groundbreaking for its time, influencing future filmmaking techniques. The show's emphasis on character growth and moral dilemmas has also inspired numerous filmmakers to create complex and nuanced characters. In terms of specific works, The Master has been a direct inspiration for series like Kung Fu: The Legend Continues and WMAC Masters. Its influence can also be seen in various martial arts video games and anime such as Afro Samurai and Samurai Champloo. In conclusion, while The Master may not be as well known as some other TV series, its legacy and influence on film history and future filmmaking are significant. Its innovative approach to storytelling, character development, and genre blending continue to inspire filmmakers and entertain audiences today.
Y ellos creyeron que estaba en el mío.
Demi Moore once declined the role of Sarah Tobias in The Accused, which was then given to Jodie Foster. Moore is known for her work in various films, but she made a different choice in 1988. David McCallum is another notable figure in television. He gained popularity for his roles in The Man from UNCLE and NCIS. His portrayal of Ilya Kuryakin and Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard has left a lasting impression on viewers. In the UK, the TV series The Master, which aired in 1984, was held responsible for a sudden interest in ninja throwing stars among teenage boys. Teachers reported an increase in confiscating homemade stars crafted in metalwork classes during the mid-80s. This shows the impact of media on society and the trends that can emerge from it. Demi Moore gained significant recognition in the entertainment industry, appearing in various TV shows such as Murphy Brown, Seinfeld, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Friends, and Sex and the City. Her name is often mentioned in these popular series. Claude Akins, born in 1926, had a notable upbringing. His father, Ernest, was a former stonecutter who later became a policeman, and his mother, Maud, was a homemaker. Claude was raised in Bedford, Indiana, where a memorial golf scramble is held annually in his honor. The tournament raises funds for 2 scholarships awarded to local high school students. David McCallum, known for his role in The Master, ventured into writing in 2016. His book, Once a Crooked Man, combines elements of espionage, mystery, and comedy. Published by Minotaur, the hardcover edition spans 337 pages, offering readers an engaging and entertaining read. David McCallum, known for his role as Ilya Kuryakin in the 1964 series The Man from UNCLE, has a connection to a character in the 2005 TV show The Meat Puzzle. When asked what Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard looked like as a young man, Jethro Gibbs replied that Mallard resembled McCallum's character in The Man from UNCLE, George Lazenby, known for his role as James Bond in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, was set to star in a film with Bruce Lee, Game of Death. However, due to Lee's untimely death, the film was delayed until 1978, and Lazenby was removed from it. Despite this, Lazenby was still paid for the film, and his fighting scenes from another Golden Harvest production were used. In the Master series, Okasa's backstory is that he is a former pupil of John Peter McAllister, seeking to kill him and become the Master Ninja. This explains why Okasa always appears wherever McAllister and Max travel, attempting to kill McAllister.
¡Diga sus nombres! ¡Sus nombres!
Rossetti, Palmer, Johnson.
Kane Kosugi, son of Shô Kosugi, who played the villain Okasa and served as stunt coordinator in The Master, made an appearance in the show's final episode. Father and son had previously worked together in Revenge of the Ninja, which also featured Ashley Ferrer, who later appeared on The Master. Interestingly, Lee Van Cleef, who played Max Keller on The Master, was considered for the role of Gary in John Carpenter's The Thing in 1982, as Carpenter had recently collaborated with him on Escape from New York. Actress Demi Moore, who played Janine Renner on The Master, starred in a 1986 stage play called The Early Girl alongside Robin Bartlett at the Circle Repertory Theater in New York.
¿Quién es ese tipo?
In the 1962 TV series, the Virginian Doug McClure and James Drury stood out as the only two actors to appear in all 249 episodes. Moving on to Lee Van Cleef, he was a family man with 3 children from his first marriage and an adopted daughter from his second. In the 1984 series, The Master, Van Cleef played a significant role, and every episode after the pilot began with a recap of his character's backstory. This recap featured a flashback to the same scene from the pilot episode, with Timothy Van Patten narrating and blending into the latest episode. This technique provided context and continuity for viewers, enhancing their understanding and enjoyment of the show.
Serena, tú buscas la libertad de tu...
Lee Van Cleef, known for his role in The Master, was considered for the part of an arms dealer in The Living Daylights. Moving on to Demi Moore, her performance in About Last Night was highly praised by Roger Ebert, who commended her ability to play all romantic notes flawlessly. Lastly, David McCallum, also from The Master, was briefly considered by the BBC for the role of Doctor in Doctor Who not once but twice. Additionally, he was in the running for a guest role in The Curse of Fenric Part 1.
Creo que el problema no es tan sencillo como parece.
Pero sabemos que está vivo.
¿Por qué dejaría esta nota?
Lee Van Cleef, known for his role in The Master, also appeared in The Octagon with Chuck Norris. In this film, Tadashi Yamashita played the main villain, a rogue ninja. After The Master, Crystal Bernard pursued a music career, writing and producing her own albums. Diana Muldaur's likeness was used for an action figure of her character Dr. Pulaski from Star Trek The Next Generation.
Me lo imaginaba.
In the 1962 series, the Virginian, Doug McClure, and James Drury couldn't appear in all 249 episodes due to its 90-minute format. Interestingly, Ashley Ferrer, who acted in the episode Failure to Communicate, also starred in Revenge of the Ninja with Shô Kosugi, who was the main villain in The Master. Ferrer's character in both works shared a similar name, Kathy in The Master, and Kathy in Revenge of the Ninja. In 1974, Stuart Whitman was set to play Bowen Tyler in The Land That Time Forgot, but American International Pictures rejected his casting, leading to Doug McClure's replacement of him.
La llevaron. Me la quitaron de las manos. Vaya discípulo ninja, el primer peligro real y me derrumbo como un castillo de naipes. Yo también estaba allí.
Demi Moore, known for her acting career, had a brief involvement with Scientology in the mid-1980s and revisited it in the 2010s. Her late mother was a Scientologist, and her ex-boyfriend, Sean Friday, is also a follower. Moore was seen in the company of several famous Scientologists, including John Travolta, Kelly Preston, Priscilla Presley, Danny Masterson, and Tom Cruise. In 1991, Moore made headlines when she appeared nude and pregnant on the cover of Vanity Fair, photographed by Annie Leibovitz. The cover sparked controversy, but Tina Brown, then VF editor, defended it. Later in her career, Moore expressed interest in playing the title role in the 2005 film Aeon Flux. However, the creator of the animated series, Peter Chung, disapproved of her casting, and Charlize Theron was eventually chosen for the part.
Sí, estoy bien. Estoy con el hombre ideal para estar en unos...
David McCallum, known for his role in the 1963 film The Great Escape, shares the distinction of being one of the 3 surviving cast members, along with John Layton and William Russell. McCallum's personal life was also impacted during the filming of The Great Escape, as his first wife, Jill Ireland, met her second husband, Charles Bronson, on set. In other news, George Lazenby was set to co-star in a major action martial arts film in 1973 with the legendary Bruce Lee. However, Lee's untimely death 2 weeks before filming forced the production to proceed on a smaller budget, and the film was given a limited theatrical release outside of the U.S. initially titled Shrine of Ultimate Bliss. The film's production was undoubtedly affected by Lee's passing.
No lo sé. Toda esta gente, supongo. Diferentes voces. Podríamos salir.
Diana Muldaur is known for her portrayal of characters with the title Doctor in various productions. In the original Star Trek series, she played a biologist and a psychologist, both of whom held a broad-minded perspective of the universe. Later, she assumed the role of a physician in the second season of Star Trek: The Next Generation. George Lazenby, known for his role as James Bond in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, made his first film in Australia, The Man from Hong Kong, in 1975. Doug McClure, who played the role of Errol Flynn in a remake of Against All Flags titled The King's Pirate, shared a coincidental fate with Flynn as both passed away prematurely, Flynn at 50 and McClure at 59.
Me ayudaba a pensar.
Yo miro al cielo.
¿Y yo?
The butterfly medallion in the TV series, The Master from 1984, holds great significance as it represents the family legacy of McAllister in Japan. Only on one occasion, the female ninja Allison Grant, also known as Okasa's ninjutsu student, managed to take it away. Stuart Whitman, who played Oliver, the bartender, was originally considered for the 1960 film Gentlemen's Club, an all-male remake of The Women. David McCallum, who portrayed the character of John Drake in The Master, has an interesting connection with the Outer Limits series, appearing in both the 1963 and 1995 versions. He played Gwillem Griffiths in The Six Finger and Tone Hobart in The Forms of Things Unknown in the 1963 version, and Joshua Hayward in Feasibility Study in the 1995 version.
John.
Bueno, ¿qué piensas?
Oye, creo que tu centro comercial...
Clu Gulager, known for his role in The Master, has an impressive filmography with appearances in 2 films nominated for the Best Picture Oscar, The Last Picture Show, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Mark Goddard, another cast member, was interviewed in Tom Weaver's book, They Fought in the Creature Features, published in 1995. George Lazenby, who also starred in The Master, was set to release his autobiography, The Other Fella, in 2013. But as of 2015, it has yet to be published.
A la vez. Eso no es así, Max.
¡Puedo destrozarles!
Tienes buenas cualidades, pero no para un...
Jock Mahoney, known for his stunt work in Three Stooges shorts, showcased his skills as a bumbler in those productions. Later, he took on the lead role in The Master, portraying a ninja master. Shô Kosugi, who played the villainous Okasa, wore an atypical ninja costume. It featured metal chains around the hood and calves, resembling armor from ancient times, but retained the traditional black color. Doug McClure, co-star of The Master, is best remembered for his role as Trampas in The Virginian. His acting career spanned several decades, and he became a familiar face to television audiences.
De secuestro. Yo hablé con el departamento de policía. El sargento me dijo que me llamaría, pero ha llegado tarde, ¿no cree?
Shô Kosugi, known for his role as the villainous Okasa in The Master, played a similar character in Enter the Ninja 3 years prior, both times portraying an evil black ninja. For Bill McKinney, Ghost Town, the movie, marked his final Western film in 1927. Actor David McCallum has a notable history of working with Robert Vaughn, appearing together in 3 different series: The Man from UNCLE, Please Don't Eat the Daisies, and The A-Team.
Perfecto.
Doug McClure, one of the leads in The Master, shares a unique connection to The Simpsons. He and Troy Donahue inspired the character Troy McClure. In the series, McClure's character, John Peter McAllister, is marked by a distinctive red ninja star. This glowing symbol is first seen at the start of the show and is later passed on by McAllister to Max Keller. Moving on to another cast member, Diana Muldaur, known for her role in The Master, shared mixed feelings about her co-stars. She considered the L a law cast as family, but had less favorable memories of the Star Trek The Next Generation ensemble.
Pues, yo he dejado de creer en causas. Para mí es...
Shô Kosugi, the martial artist and actor, had a dual role in the TV series The Master from 1984. He was not only the lead actor, but also handled the stunt work, even serving as a stunt double for Lee Van Cleef. The identity of John Peter McAllister's daughter remained a mystery in the series. Although the character played by Janine Turner posed as his daughter in a blackmail scheme, and his real daughter appeared as an informant in a New Orleans episode, her true identity was never revealed. Bill McKinney, who played a role in The Master, has an interesting filmography. He appeared in 2 films, Deliverance and The Outlaw Josie Wales, that were selected for the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress for their cultural, historical, or aesthetic significance.
¿Pero qué digo? Yo soy muy viejo para eso.
Tonterías, podría hacerlo.
¿Usted cree?
¡Claro!
Demi Moore faced a setback in her career when she had to withdraw from the movie A League of Their Own due to pregnancy. The director, Penny Marshall, commented that Moore lost the part because of her pregnancy, as another actress, presumably Jodie Foster or Linda Hamilton, took over. Moore had to negotiate her salary for A Few Good Men due to competition for the role and a series of box office failures. George Maharis, co-star of the popular series Route 66, left the show due to a contract dispute and was replaced by Glenn Corbett. However, the chemistry between Maharis and Milner was not replicated with Corbett, and the series was canceled shortly after. Demi Moore's career faced some challenges, but she managed to negotiate her salary for A Few Good Men due to competition, and her need for a hit after a series of box office failures. George Maharis' departure from Route 66 due to a contract dispute negatively affected the show's chemistry and led to its cancellation.
Richards es vuestro enemigo, y él tiene mucho dinero. Así que creíste que habría bastante en la caja.
Demi Moore is known for her notable achievements in the film industry, but she also holds a unique record of receiving the Razzie Award for Worst Actress in consecutive years, 1997 and 1998, for her performances in The Juror, Striptease, and G.I. Jane. Interestingly, she was pregnant with her daughter Scout Willis while filming The Butcher's Wife. Monty Markham, on the other hand, was the original choice to play Steve Austin in The $6 Million Man, but the role eventually went to Lee Majors. Markham did not let this setback deter him, and he later starred as the $7 Million Man in an episode of The $6 Million Man. His character, Barney Miller, was a fitting tribute to his acting abilities and perseverance in the industry.
Es que nos encontrarán.
Claro, Ana.
¿De verdad?
Sí.
Crystal Bernard, known for her role in The Master, started her career in show business at the early age of 3. She and her older sister, Robin Bernard, traveled the country singing gospel music and recorded 12 albums before they even reached adulthood. Claude Akins, another cast member of The Master, had a notable career in the acting industry. In 1975, he ran for president of the Screen Actors Guild, but lost the election to Kathy Nolan. Robert Pine, who also starred in The Master, was a member of the Beta Theta Pi fraternity. His acting career spanned many years and included various roles in television and film. In summary, the cast of The Master was comprised of individuals with diverse backgrounds and experiences. From starting a singing career at a young age to running for president of the Screen Actors Guild, these actors brought their unique perspectives to the show.
Oye, ¿cómo te colaste en los camerinos?
If the Master television series from 1984 had continued, Timothy Van Patten's character would have likely become a ninja, as Lee Van Cleef's character had been indirectly training him in every episode. In the pilot episode, Demi Moore appeared, who also starred in the film Blame It on Rio, which was released during the same period as the show's premiere on NBC. Interestingly, Oscar winner Bill Conti, who composed the music for the main theme of The Master, also wrote the original score for the hit film The Karate Kid, which came out in the summer of 1984, as the series was about to end in August.
Cepillo de dientes.
¿Cómo pueden haberte herido? Nadie se te ha acercado.
Ya tenía la...
In the 1984 television series The Master, Lee Van Cleef's character, a trained ninja, often appears in his ninja uniform in public, a stark contrast to the typical portrayal of ninjas as invisible. This can be seen in episodes like Out of Time Step and Kunoichi, where he is arrested, photographed for the front page of a newspaper, and interrogated while in his uniform. George Lazenby, who played the role of the Western adversary in The Master, has an interesting history. He was initially signed by Golden Harvest Studios to co-star with Bruce Lee in Game of Death, but Lee's untimely death led to Lazenby's replacement of him in the Shrine of Ultimate Bliss. Afterward, Jimmy Wong-Yu took over Lee's role, and Lazenby returned to his original part. This makes Lazenby the first actor to replace both Sean Connery as James Bond and Bruce Lee as Golden Harvest martial arts action hero following Lee's death. Bill McKinney, known for his role in Deliverance, plays a genial friend and member of the same Western gang as Ned Beatty in The Life and Times of Judge Roy Bean. This is a departure from their infamous scene together in Deliverance.
No voy a dejar que tú o el señor McAllister corráis más riesgos. O voy yo, o no.
David McCallum, known for his role in The Man from UNCLE, is unique among the original cast as he did not appear on the spin-off series The Girl from UNCLE. Meanwhile, Claude Akins, who starred in The Master, served as a master sergeant in the U.S. Army Signal Corps during World War II. In a separate context, Demi Moore faced a casting setback when 20th Century Fox wanted her to play Catherine Clifton in The English Patient. However, when the producers did not agree with the studio's choice, Fox withdrew their funding. Eventually, Miramax picked up the film, and the role was given to Kristen Scott Thomas.
¿De no servir a transeúntes ni a huérfanos?
¿Siempre se mete en los asuntos de los demás?
¿Quiere que me encargue?
Crystal Bernard, known for her role in The Master, made a brief appearance in the music video for Birdcage in Your Soul by They Might Be Giants in 1990. She can be seen as a dancer immediately after the phrase primitive ancestry is sung. Demi Moore, another actress in The Master, became the only Brat Packer to achieve long-lasting movie stardom after the Brat Pack era ended. David McCallum, who also starred in The Master, received more fan mail than any other actor in Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's history while making The Man from UNCLE in 1964. This includes popular MGM stars such as Clark Gable and Elvis Presley.
Disfruta de todo esto, amigo, porque muy pronto lo vas a ver hecho añicos.
In 1991, Demi Moore showcased her acting skills by accurately portraying a rare Ocracoke, North Carolina accent in the film The Butcher's Wife. Meanwhile, Lee Van Cleef, known for his role in The Master, was also featured in the Lucky Luke comic book The Bounty Hunter as a bounty hunter. The television series The Master was inspired by the success of Enter the Ninja, a 1981 film starring Shô Kosugi and Franco Nero. This film was a major hit for Cannon Films and led to 2 sequels featuring Kosugi. Additionally, Cannon Films released American Ninja, which had 4 sequels. Kosugi also starred in 3 more ninja films: Pray for Death, 9 Deaths of the Ninja, and Rage of Honor. Enter the Ninja was a significant success, leading to a series of films that showcased the art of ninjutsu and solidified Kosugi's status as a prominent figure in the genre. The Master was influenced by this trend and became a popular series in its own right.
Mira, Tavia, yo no soy el guardián de tu hermano. Tienes 2 semanas de vacaciones, así que...
David McCallum, known for his role in The Master from 1984, has a father who was also a musician. A black and white photograph of David McCallum Sr. and David McCallum Jr. from the mid-1960s was used in an episode of NCIS in 2005. Robert Pine, another actor in The Master, began his career in the mid-1960s. He was under contract with Universal and appeared in shows such as Run for Your Life and The Virginian. Jock Mahoney, who also starred in The Master, holds the record for being the oldest actor to play Tarzan. He was 44 when he filmed Tarzan's 3 Challenges in 1963.
Tú estabas allí, y tu discípulo Okasa estaba allí, para matarme. ¿Esperas que crea eso? Yo no espero.
David McCallum, known for his role in The Master, had a musical career in the 1960s, recording 4 albums for Capitol Records with music producer David Axelrod. His piece The Edge gained popularity when sampled by Dr. Dre, Missing Links, and Masta Ace. J.D. Cannon, McCallum's co-star, led a successful acting career before passing away in 25, notably sharing his final screen moment with Stephen Elliott in Law and Order. Claude Akins, another The Master actor, studied speech and theater at Northwestern University. He later trained at the Barter Theater and made his Broadway debut in The Rose Tattoo in 1951. Akins' passion for acting began early and continued throughout his career. In this text, we've highlighted the diverse backgrounds of these 3 actors, focusing on their accomplishments beyond The Master.
¿A usted también le gusta rescatar a damas en apuros? Ese es uno de mis hábitos. No quiero hacerle daño. Claro.
Demi Moore's collapse in January 2012 was a difficult time for her, following the death of her sponsor, Patsy Rigg. Glenn Close's daughter, Annie Stark, was present during the incident and can be heard assisting Moore on the Leak 911 call. Lee Van Cleef's fights with Shô Kosugi on the show The Master are distinctive, with Kosugi's height, poses, eyes, and yells setting him apart. Van Cleef's fighting style is noticeably different from Kosugi's, who plays the character Okasa. George Maharis, known for his role in The Master, had a background in acting before joining the show. He studied at the Actors Studio and appeared in off-Broadway productions of Jean Genet's Death Watch and Edward Albee's The Zoo Story.
Sí, estoy bien. Estoy con el hombre ideal para estar en un oscuro callejón.
Doug McClure, known for his role in the 1984 TV series The Master, had a special connection to the character Troy McClure on The Simpsons. McClure served as the main inspiration for Troy McClure, and his children even called him by that name. McClure reportedly enjoyed seeing his likeness in the show, which first aired in 1989. This fun fact adds a layer of trivia to the legacy of The Master and the career of Doug McClure.
No vas a ninguna parte.
In the 1984 TV series The Master, a shocking event occurred when the lead actor, Lee Van Cleef, became ill during filming. This unfortunate situation led to a sudden halt in production, causing significant delay and disruptions. Despite the production team's best efforts to continue the series, the absence of such a pivotal actor proved to be insurmountable. Eventually, the show was canceled, leaving fans in mourning and adding a tragic chapter to the history of television. If you have memories and experiences related to the 1984 TV series The Master, we'd love to hear from you. Share your stories and thoughts about how this series impacted you personally or influenced your view of cinema. By engaging with this prompt, you can contribute to a meaningful conversation and connect with others who share your passion for cinema. We encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the world of classic television. Your engagement helps us to continue creating content that resonates with our audience. So don't hesitate to reach out and share your thoughts. Let's celebrate the enduring legacy of The Master together.
Draper me dio una paliza.
No debí dejarte solo.
De no hacerlo, ahora seríamos 2. Los